You're the one who wanted to film. May I remind you that?
Look at here. Yeah. So we decided on full-time RVing. So we chose the full-time RVing because we are choosing to full-time RV because
No wonder people are drinking when they do this.
we're choosing the full-time RV because, well, we like to travel.
Yeah. The reason we're choosing to full-time RV is A, we don't want to pay rent. 2, we don't want to be attached to a certain location.
Yeah. So about that. So we know we're still gonna have to pay rent unless we're boondocking. Rent as in you still gotta pay a monthly fee when you stay at an RV park or campground, or even daily rates. But for the time being, we're gonna be paying a drastically reduced amount of rent compared to what we're paying now for since we will be downsizing from roughly 2,600 square feet brick and mortar down to, I guess, around 200 to 300 square feet in our 2019 Highland Ridge open range 2804 RK travel trailer.
We're also adventure seekers, so full-time RVing will allow us to visit different places at different time periods, not being forced to be attached to a certain location.
Yep. Guess you could say we're used to moving every couple of years. I can't read your writing.
You're saying that in the accumulation of things and stuff?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I already said that. I just left the accumulation of things and stuff out of it. I'm super hot
So
right
we
now.
like to choose full-time RVing because we're adventurous and we don't have a lot of stuff.
We do not want to be accumulating stuff and getting attached to stuff versus actually being on the go, being outside and experiencing. That's what we're looking for. Therefore, our next topic is why did we choose a travel trailer versus fifth wheel or motorhome?
So we chose a travel trailer because it's more of an entry-level type recreation vehicle. I guess we can go over the types just briefly. So you have a Class A, which is what most people associate with like a Greyhound bus, a really big bus. Also might be called diesel pusher. They got the engine in the back. And the Class B is like a little tiny van. Class C would be your well-known motorhomes. A little bit smaller than the buses, but they're one vehicle. They're a motorhome. And then below that, you would have your fifth wheel travel trailers, the ones where they connect to a pin that's towed in the back of your truck. Well, the one below that is called the travel trailer. That's the one you hooks up to the back of your truck like a boat or any small other type of trailer would hook up to your trailer hitch. So we chose to get a travel trailer because it's more of an entry-level type thing, and we didn't want to go all out, get the biggest and the most expensive rig out there when we don't even know if we're going to like this lifestyle or not.
Which we believe we will.
Yep. So
a travel trailer also gives us an opportunity to have two vehicles and leave our rig at the campsite when we can take our truck and go somewhere, especially like on a dirt road or off-road, I guess, because we have a 4x4, no, 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And the other thing we like about travel trailers is, I already forgot what I wanted to say.
It's 2 vehicles.
I already said about 2 vehicles. Oh,
Could we only be stranded, I guess, in one? Did you already say that?
I kind of said that.
Okay. Alright, so another reason we wanted to get a travel trailer versus all the other options is because I guess you could say that's what's in our budget. So we didn't have a tow vehicle at the time. We started looking at used trucks, being half tons at that, and we didn't even consider any of the diesel trucks, you know, the F-250s or the Dodge 2500s or 3500s. Either way, all the other class of trucks, the only trucks we were considering were half tons. And we looked at used ones, and then we realized, well, you know, we're going with a new RV for a particular reason, being because of the warranty, so we might as well do the same thing for a truck. So we chose to get a new half-ton truck. And because of that, we knew we couldn't have a fifth wheel because, well, the payload was just too much. You have too much weight on the back of the truck with a fifth wheel. So we went with a travel trailer to where the tongue weight wouldn't exceed the payload of a half ton, even with the cargo and passengers. So, and that brings us to another point. We knew the length of travel trailer we wanted. We wanted to remain under 30 foot because we wanted to be able to still camp inside national parks. And if you're over 30 foot, well, you're kind of limited of where you can park at, I guess you could say, at what campgrounds you can go to. So yeah, that's another reason we got a travel trailer, is because of the weight and the tow vehicle that we're going to be using to pull it.
And we didn't want to get a rig that's too big. We kind of wanted to go even smaller, but we also wanted to have a wall in between so we can have at least 2 rooms where if somebody needs their own space, they can stay in their room versus the other person stay in the living room or somewhere. But if the weather is bad, you don't really want the other person to go outside if you want to have your own space.
So just knowing that, it kind of it determined what length of travel trailer we wanted, because we wanted a wall with the bedroom, right?
Yes, a bedroom separated by a wall. Yep.
So if you start getting any smaller than 25 feet, most of the time there's no wall that separates the bedroom from the living room. And we knew that eventually Maria will be working, and there's a possibility she might even be working a night shift. So we definitely needed something to separate, so I could possibly be in one space while she's occupying the bedroom, getting some rest. So the other thing that determined what length of travel trailer we wanted, other than weight, was we knew we wanted an electric fireplace, because we thought about boondocking being one of the reasons, and, well, that's a whole other story. But yeah, electric fireplaces, a lot of times they won't come in rigs, same thing, 24, 25 foot or less. You won't see those electric fireplaces. So we had to go bigger than that, which went hand in hand with, once you go a little bit bigger than 25 foot, you have a wall, and you also have an electric fireplace, so you don't have to use propane as much during the wintertime to heat the space.
And at the point of choosing 28 foot, we thought we would have more than enough storage space in the rig.
Yeah.
Because the fear is the bigger the rig, the more stuff you'll be getting and accumulating again, which we are trying to avoid.
So that's why we got a travel trailer. And we went over why did we choose to full-time RV.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep. Stay tuned. Or see you later.